How many a human being is not really human? Ya Allah. There are people who are outwardly human, but inwardly, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yani, that they're more animal-like, and that there's that different traits that they have, and based upon these internal traits, is that when these internal traits, which are destructive vices, dominate, the reality of that human being is that they're closer to what he mentions here. Some people are closer to snakes. Other people are closer to predatory animals, beasts of prey. Other people are closer to being like dogs. Other people are like devils. And were the veil to be lifted, the reality of them, you would see them closer to these things than being human-like. As-salama wal afiyah. May Allah protect us and preserve us. And we have to recognize this as a reality. It is naive for us to think that the world is filled with good people. There's a lot of bad people in the world. There's a lot of people who are could harm you. And this is why we always got to remember something. It's a beautiful statement. And you'll probably hear me say this many times while you're here. But it's very wise and profound. It's attributed to the great Imam Sheikh Abdul Rahman as-Sagaf. And he said, if you see people being like wolves, don't be a sheep. And if you see people being like sheep, don't be a wolf. So there's a lot of wolves out there. A lot of wolves. A lot of wolves. And all the wolves aren't men. There's a lot of women who are wolves too. There's men who are wolves, and there's women who are wolves. And there are men who are wolves towards other men, and there are men who are wolves towards other women. And there are women who are wolves towards other women, and women who are wolves towards men. It goes both ways. There's a lot of wolves. This is not just a gender thing here. And then there's a lot of sheep. And so the point here is that you don't want to take advantage of people. You don't want to manipulate people. You don't want to be like a predator. A'udhu billah. That's horrible. To take advantage of people, especially people that are, and it's actually very easy to take advantage of people. It's very easy to manipulate people. You can buy a couple books and learn how to do it. Don't, because you're going to get yourself in serious trouble. You're going to ruin your life in this world and in the hereafter. But it's not hard to learn how to manipulate people, a'udhu billah. But those are the worst of people that harm other people. That you have to be nice to people just because you're so worried about their evil. And how we want to be is that we're balanced. Is that we don't let people take advantage of us, whether we're a man or a woman. We don't let people take advantage of us. Whether we're a man and that relates to women or men, or whether we're women that relates to women or men. You don't let people take advantage of you. You got to be wise. You got to learn about people. And life is like this. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes you have to have bad experiences, but that's the goal. In other words, someone metaphorically growls at you, they're trying to get over on you, they're trying to take advantage of you, is that you show your canines as you growl back, metaphorically speaking. In other words, good character is not just letting people walk all over you and being nice all the time. No, good character is doing the right thing at the right time. And sometimes you got to flash your teeth, like, look, all right, you're going to come at me like that, I'm going to come at you like this. That's not going to go well with me. You got to be firm. Especially in this society, especially that if you're Muslim, especially if you have certain, there's just layers there. And then at the same time, but if you see other people being like sheep, don't be a wolf. Be like a sheep. And get along with them, have good relationships with them, bring out the best in them, وهكذا. And how we really want to be, they even say this in the dunya. So the people who really know, like in sports, right? You could have a star athlete, super athletic, really good. Again, I always go back to the basketball metaphor. But it might be that no one wants to play with that person, and no coach wants that player on the team, even though they're star athletes. Why? Because they're selfish. The greatest athlete of all, if they're selfish, they're not going to really be the best of players. The best of players are people who what? They make everybody else better around them. The best of players make everybody else better around them. This isn't sports. They figured this out. There's 5 people on the team on the court in any given basketball game. They figured this out. In all the other sports, the same thing applies. And then what's more so than about deen? Is this how we want to be? Uplift people, help people, bring about good, make everybody better. Imagine if that's how you carried yourself, where everybody who came into contact with you, they just got better. Even if they're not Muslim, they get better. Even if they never become Muslim, they still get a little bit better. Hopefully they take their shahada and become Muslim. But we just want to make people better. And get better and better and better and better. Hakada. This is how we are. This is what we have to offer. This is what we call ourselves to first and foremost. And this is what we call other people to.